The greatest wealth is a quiet mind. Please kindly subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this topic, as I have many more videos just like this one. Thank you so much. We often chase after things out there: money, fame, material wealth, but there is something far more valuable than all of this that we often overlook. Have you ever thought that true wealth is not about money, but about the peace within your mind? Let me tell you a story that will make you think deeply. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a man named William. He was a man driven by greed, always looking for ways to get rich quickly. He tried everything to make money, from business ventures to trading, even participating in gambling games. But no matter how much wealth he accumulated, he never felt fulfilled. He always felt something was missing, a sense of satisfaction that he could never find. One day, William heard a rumor about a famous monk who lived high on a mountain. People said that this monk had the ability to grant anyone endless wealth. But there was one condition: to find the greatest gift of life. Without a second thought, William decided to make the journey up the mountain to meet this monk. After a long search, he finally found him, and without hesitation, he asked, "Master, I want to possess infinite wealth. Please, show me the way to acquire it." The monk smiled gently and answered in a calm voice, "William, you have spent your entire life searching for riches outside of yourself, but you have never looked within. The greatest gift of life is not money, but a peaceful and tranquil mind. If you find peace within, you will feel wealthier than any material possession could ever make you." William was taken aback by the monk's words. "But how can I find such peace when life is filled with challenges and hardships?" The monk gestured towards a calm, clear lake nearby. "Look at the surface of this water. When you let go of all thoughts, it becomes still, serene. This is the state of your mind when it is free from conflict, worry, and greed. If you can achieve this stillness, you will experience the true wealth that lies within you." William began to feel something shift inside him. He stayed with the monk for an entire year, learning to live peacefully, letting go of unnecessary ambitions. As time passed, he no longer struggled with money, but instead felt filled with happiness and tranquility. When he returned to his village, it wasn't just with material wealth, but with a heart full of peace and contentment. The story of William is a perfect example of how we often measure the value of life by what we can touch and see with our eyes, without realizing that true wealth comes from within. A peaceful mind, free from worries, struggles, and greed, is the greatest gift of all, one that no amount of material wealth can ever buy. In our modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of ambition and the desire to have it all. We want more money, more possessions, more status. But what we fail to see is that this constant chase often leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Philosophy teaches us that true happiness comes from within. It's not about how much we have, but how content we are with what we already have. Buddha himself said, "The poor are not those who have little, but those who desire more." True poverty comes from not appreciating what we already have, and constantly longing for more. But true richness comes from knowing when enough is enough, and finding peace in the present moment. In life, the most important thing is not the wealth we acquire, but the tranquility we carry within. When we stop chasing after things that can never satisfy us, we start to realize that true wealth is already within our reach, in our hearts, in our minds. Let's consider this. The peace we long for, the wealth we seek, it's not found in possessions, in status, or in success. It's found in stillness, in a mind that is calm, free from the chaos of the world. When we can find that peace, when we can truly be content with who we are and where we are, that is when we become truly rich. A peaceful mind is the greatest wealth that any of us can ever possess. But do we truly realize this? How many times do we find ourselves chasing after more, thinking that happiness lies just beyond our reach, in the next promotion, the next purchase, the next achievement? Ask yourself this: am I truly happy with what I have? Am I living a meaningful life? Or am I simply running after things that I think will bring me joy? The truth is, the more we chase after external things, the less we are able to appreciate what we already have. We forget that true wealth is not found in possessions. It's found in peace, in gratitude, and in a heart that is content with the present moment. Imagine if we could stop, just for a moment, to appreciate the beauty of the present, to feel the peace within, without worrying about what we don't have. How much richer would we be, in our hearts, in our lives? This is the true lesson that we all need to learn. We don't need more things to be happy. What we need is to be at peace with who we are, to stop the endless cycle of wanting, and start embracing the abundance that is already within us. So I ask you, are you ready to stop chasing what doesn't bring you peace, and start living a life that is full of true richness, from within? Take a moment, reflect on this, and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire peace, wisdom, and gratitude. Together, let's walk the path towards true wealth, the wealth of a peaceful mind and a contented heart.